Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk Bounty video. And this video is going to be a weekly pickups video. Haven't really done one of these in a while. Of course, I have picked various bits up. I got the most recent vintage collection, for example. They're all reviewed and out the way now. But in terms of like older figures and things like that, I haven't really picked anything up until now. So first off, I just want to thank my friend Only One Kenobi for making me aware of this comic pack. This was available on Star Action Figures for like half price. So this is pretty awesome. So you just open the case up like so, and inside, really reflective, but basically you get the deleted scenes from A New Hope. So these guys are friends with Biggs Darklighter. Pretty awesome figures to get in a comic pack. Doubt I'm going to open it up any further. I'm just going to have it and display it like this when I get a bit more room to display. There they are on the back. So that's pretty awesome. Really good deal. I think that's about £25. So they're now out of stock. So I got in there quick. So cheers for that, Nick. I do appreciate that, my friend. Next up, we have this little jiffy bag here. So this was for sale on one of the Facebook groups. And this figure I needed for my Tanty 4 setup. I want to do a video about the Tanty 4 and what figures that you need to populate it for various scenes and stuff. So this guy was really imperative for that video, basically. And it's just a little droid, a little astromech droid. I believe his name is R2Q2. And I think he was one of the droids that came in a Entertainment Earth exclusive set of 4 droids. And this is one I needed, basically. So he's going to look pretty cool in the Tanty 4 playset. So that's that guy. So make sure you look out for that video. That's going to be up and coming on the channel to do with the Tanty 4 playset. Next up, we have 2 vintage collection figures here. Now these came from the Facebook group Dark Side Alliance. Now they usually sell vintage Star Wars, but on this occasion they had loads of vintage collection that they've been selling over the last few days. And I was lucky enough to pick up 2 that I actually need for my collection. So these aren't doubles or anything. These are actually ones I actually have always needed. And I've never picked up because, you know, either the price wasn't right or the condition wasn't right. But I managed to get these 2. Really happy to get these 2 into the collection. So now I'm very, very close to getting the full set of the vintage collection now. And this one, as you can see, this one is VC73 Aura Singh. So well packaged in a star case and everything. And protection of the bubble and everything. So let's just take this off here. There we go. That's absolutely mint. Unpunched card. Absolutely stunning. Always wanted this one, but just never saw it for the right price. But I thought I'd get in there quick before the price rises even further, basically. I think this is the problem now. The vintage collection figures seem to be really, really popular, and the prices just keep going up and up and up. So got that one. It was a really good deal. I think it was about £60 in the end, that one. So really happy with that one. Next up, again, from Dark Side Alliance, from the same batch. And once again, as you can see, packaged really, really well in bubble wrap. And a star case. It's got double layers of bubble. And then a star case with bubble wrap in the star case. Thank you so much for the great protection. Just get this packaging out of the way. Star cases and whatnot. And there we go. Is that VC13, I believe? Yep, VC13 Darth Vader. So I've never actually had this one in my collection. Really good to have this one now. And all I need now is the Anakin Skywalker variant. A bit of dust on the card. That just needs a bit of a wipe. That will come off. No problem at all. But there he is. Never really liked the head sculpt of this guy, I've got to say. It's not really too accurate. If they were ever to do this figure again, they'd have to redo that head, in my opinion. Something not right with the hair either. But it's a great looking card, VC13, and one that I needed for the old collection. Alright then, so next up is something a little bit out of left field. One of these is a Star Wars item, one of them isn't. And basically what these are card backs. And these are from a guy called Christopher King. I think his Etsy store is called Kenner by King. I will leave a link in the description below so you can check them out because he does some fantastic card backs. And I've got Luke at Reynolds Reviews to thank for pointing me in the direction of this guy, because I've seen some on his channel before and I just had to get myself one, or 2 as it goes. Right. So first off, I've picked up the Imperial Technician Scanning Crew. Now, as you can see, these are really, really well done. Fantastic card backs. And I'm probably going to get myself a bubble from eBay, maybe off an account called Restore Nation. They do bubbles and stuff like that. That's who Christopher told me to go and see, because I said, oh, do you do the bubbles as well? And he said, no, unfortunately I don't. But Restore Nation will be able to sort you out. So what I'm going to do with this one is I recently opened up on one of my videos the Scanning Crew guy Legacy Collection figure. Now, he came with this. So I'm going to leave that as like an accessory, or, you know, as part of a diorama or whatever on display. But I'm thinking about, I might recard this guy on there. Now, that'll be the first time that I've ever done that. I've never done that before. But I think he'll look pretty awesome on that card back. So as I say, these are done by Kennerby King. Fantastic. Let's look at the back. So there's the back of the card. Collect all 21 Star Wars action figures. So obviously the back doesn't really match other figures in the line or anything. It's just literally a 21 back, which is pretty cool. Looks nice anyway. And then I also got this one. Now, this is the one that I saw on Reynolds Reviews, Luke's channel. And I just thought, man, I've got to get myself one of them, because Rambo, or First Blood, is one of my favourite ever films. I think it's a brilliant film. John J. Rambo card back, and that's just going to go in like one of those card back display cases, maybe from GW Acrylics or something. And there's the back of the card. Look, you can see the other guys from the film. You've got Sam Trautman, Will, John J. Rambo, Art, and Mitch. Look at that for artwork. That is just fantastic. Just brilliant. I love the way that obviously it's done in the Star Wars style with the racetrack and everything. The Rambo logo at the top, but I just think it's great. And I haven't got a Rambo figure to put in it, but I'm just going to get one of those, as I say, one of those GW acrylic cases, and I'm going to have that on display. It doesn't really go with the rest of my Star Wars stuff, but I want to expand on my collection anyway, and I do love Rambo, so that's awesome. So thank you for those two. I did buy them. I'm not being paid to endorse him or anything like that. I just bought them off his Etsy store, which I will leave a link in the description below, because I think he does fantastic work. All right, okay, and finally we have this last box here. Now, this one again was bought from a Facebook group. It's a Vintage Collection graded figure, I think. I did slice open the box beforehand, but I haven't opened it up to see what's inside, so I'm hoping it is that. Again, packed really nicely. Let's open this up. There we go, let's get this out. And there we go. It is the Princess Leia Organa Yavin, and she got a 95. I don't know whether you can see that. The card got a 95, the bubble got a 95, and the figure got a 95. So that's straight 95s, UKG gold. She is the VC 150, so it is the one that was corrected. It's not the rarer version, the VC 164, but this is one of my favourite Vintage Collection card backs, especially from since it's come back. And I just thought it'd be a nice one to have graded. So let's get it out of the bag here so we can see it a bit better. And there it is. So she looks really good. And there she is. But yeah, I've got a couple of these graded now, a couple of graded Vintage Collection figures. And I mean, the amount I paid for this was probably the amount that it would cost you for the figure and for the price to get it graded. You know, there was nothing on top really. No profit in it for the seller particularly. So I thought it was a good deal, so I thought I'd pick it up. I think it was like £45 posted, so I couldn't really go wrong for a graded 95 gold. And that's it for this week's pickups. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to check out the guy, Christopher King, that makes those card backs. As I say, the Etsy store link is in the description below. I would highly recommend you check him out. He does other things. He does Star Wars cards, Rambo, Superman, Batman, Battlestar Galactica, all sorts of good stuff, so check him out. But there you go then, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you on the next one.